Okay, so now the next part that we are going to do is going to be the birdies. So you're going to get light blue. If you don't have light blue, then just mix a little bit of white with dark blue. Okay, and you'll come up with a light blue. And we're gonna make the mama birdie first. All right, so it's pretty simple. All you're gonna do is you're gonna start right about here, right like in the center of your page. Okay, and we are going to make a big, almost an oval shape.
I did it.
Okay, almost an oval. I'm gonna take a little bit of a smaller brush. So we have it. Let's see. Actually. And I might do a little bit darker just so it shows up a little bit better.
Now I'm
Okay,
just
so
gonna
we're gonna
do
brush her in. We're gonna give her a little. Good. Now, get her brushed in. Almost. And there we go. So there's our first body for our mama birdie. And then we're going to do the second body with a little bit darker blue for the baby birdie. So if you don't have a dark blue, I would say, or a darker blue, get a little bit of dark blue and a little bit of black just to mix it in. And even dab it out a little bit. So now we're going to make the darker birdie. And he's going to be right about here. Okay, and once again, another oval shape. Okay, and we're just going to outline them on the side there. Just like so. Okay, pretty simple there. And I picked up too much black there. You can go back over it with blue after if you do that. Blue and a little bit of white maybe even. Just to make them slightly darker than what you had before. Okay, now we got the baby bird and the mommy bird. So now with our two birds, now we're gonna take these two birds and we're gonna make their wings. Okay, and those you wanna do for the mama bird, you wanna pick up the dark blue and only dark blue. Okay, if you don't have dark blue, once again, mix it with a little bit of black. And you might wanna use a smaller brush for this. I'm gonna use my bigger one. And I'm just going to take the start kind of close to the edge here, and I'm going to make a small little wing here. It's like an upside down U. Okay, and I'm going to paint that in. It doesn't have to be painted in completely, but you do want to make sure that it has a distinct difference there, okay? So, I'm going to paint that in. And I can go back over it with a little bit of lighter color. I just want to make sure it stays there. Okay, so there's her first big wing, right? And then we're going to paint her second wing, which is going to be just a little bit thinner. And I'm going to bring that one up. And right here, so it's going to be her tail wing. Okay, it kind of looks like a big heart, right? All right, so now just going to go back over it so it lightens up a little bit with some white. Oops, did too much. Go back over with just a little bit of white to lighten that up. So it's not too dark, but dark enough. All right, now your next step is to make the wings for the baby bird. So once again, do dark blue, but I would mix it in with a little bit of purple, a darker shade of purple, just so it picks up a little bit more. Okay, so now we're gonna make a small little loop here. All right, so it's gonna be his first little baby wing there. Once again, upside down U, and then fill that in. And then on this one, it'll be a little bit different. So we're going to extend this one out just slightly. Just like that. And then we'll make his final piece of his wing right about here. Okay. And that'll be the second part. And we'll leave that there. So now I'm just gonna make that a little bit darker. Yeah. That's good. And remember, you're not like Van Gogh or anything. Nobody expects perfection out of you. So just have some fun with the colors. It should be a little bit more relaxing. So see, now I have my wing 1, my wing 2 for my mommy, and my wing 1, my wing 2 for my baby bird. Be careful too, because this tends to drip a lot. So you want to be careful with the colors. It's okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my smaller brush, a little bit more finer. And I'm going to take a lot of white. Okay, I'm going to really make sure that my brush has enough white there. Okay. And now I'm going to make a heart. So here's my first heart. And you can go back over after you get the first part in. So here's my first heart inside the first wing. Okay, so make it very pronounced. There you go. Okay. And then a little heart over here for his wing. And you don't have to close them out. They can stay open. So it can be open hearts. I'm going to make his open and I'm going to make hers closed. And then for her final one, I'm going to do white. But since I used so much white in my last one, I'm going to do a little bit more blue. So here is the next heart there. Okay, so then I have 2 hearts in each of the, 1 heart per wing on each of the birds, okay? So 2 hearts. Ivy wants to know how to spell I love you. Okay, now for the lips, because they've got pretty little lips. So we're gonna get some pretty red lips. So pick up a red on your paintbrushes, the small one again. Make sure you don't use too much water on these because we really want to make them pronounced. So make sure you have enough red on. I don't know if you can see that, but that's enough red. And we're going to make mini hearts right here. Okay, and mommy's lips are going to be kind of big. So we're just going to do 1 heart there. 1 heart there. Or her beak. So really, but it looks like lips. I think it looks like lips, so I see lips. Okay, and then the baby's lips are going to be right here, and they're going to be just a little bit smaller. Oops, messed up just a little bit. Okay, now for the eyes, and then we will be done. And if you want, you can put like a sun. Maybe we'll add a sun, huh?
I'm going to add a red sun.
Okay, so now the eyes are going to go like a little snake. So it's going to go in and out. And then up and down. Okay? In and out. And up and down. See? And then we got their little eyes. And you'll let that dry. Like I said, you can put a sun on here if you want to. You can get kind of fancy with it. But this is pretty much your birdies. Now you're going to save these for your moms. And then on next week's project, I'm going to ask that you keep these. Don't give them away yet. And keep these, and we will show them to mom next week, okay? So wait until I cue you in for that, and you'll get more information about that later. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was a little bit relaxing. I miss painting with you guys at school, so I thought maybe I'd do this here. All right? Have a good night, guys.